Men's Minute Modcast with his mates. Episode 225.
What's an AI's favorite dance? The algorithm.
Oh, that's terrible.
It's so bad, it's good. Knew you'd like it.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Men's Minute Modcast with his mates, Perry, Mo, and Satya. We have a full house.
Yay!
And we have been away for a little while, but we are back again, and we have a whole bunch of different topics for you today. We're going to kick off with you, Perry, because you have something you want to get off your chest about Palantir. So go for it.
Yeah, a long time ago, I used to be a CEO of a startup who was doing almost the same thing as Palantir. And I want to warn you what's going on, please. And this is about data. I understand how it works. I saw this news article yesterday that people at Palantir were saying, how are we helping ICE to find illegal people and they have to sign an NDA? How it works. I can tell you how it works. It's very simple how it works. And they've created a system which is not even rocket science system. This is data analysis with AI. It's not that complicated. And you know something? Organizations like Twitter sell their firehose to that kind of companies.
Yes.
So for back then it was 5,000 euros. Probably it's now 10,000 euros. You get access to the whole data machine of X.
Yeah.
You get to see every single message that has ever been sent in X.
Yes.
And then when you understand data, you can create data webs and you can connect the dots. That company that I used to work for was awesome. I loved it. I didn't know I was a nonlinear thinker. I was just good at it. Shit. I didn't know why. I didn't understand why. And it freaked out these shareholders. Like, why does Perry understand this shit? He's not even technical. How does this work? And I had to work with all their clients. So I worked with the UNHCR to predict new refugee streams and where they are and how they move. I used to work with car manufacturers that if you normally drive a Mercedes-Benz and you're in the market to buy a new car, then BMW knows exactly who you are and why and when you're going to buy a new car. But also in the pharmaceutical industry, we had a deal with the pharmaceutical industry with a very specific disease where they can use these data sets to predict who is very likely to get that disease. Okay, that's how it works. Then Donald Trump came along as well. This is Cambridge Analytica back then. And he was very smart. He was thinking, I want to win the election, so I want to pinpoint exactly the people that are not sure where they want to go. Let's create a game on Facebook where you fill in your details and what real age are you? I'm 50. I do the test. I'm 38. So cool. I'm actually 38. No, fucker, you're not. You're 50. But then you share that on Facebook, and then everybody loves that game. And on the meantime, that company was using the back door to understand everything that you were doing. And that's still happening with Palantir. And what do we discuss? We discuss that Alex Karp is on drugs. That's the only thing we talk about. He's not on drugs, people. He has severe ADHD and probably bipolar, which is the best fucking combination to understand all the data in the world and to create all these crosslinks. And he's very good at that. And you know something? I would love to set up a crowdfunding where we go to this company and say, these are the 3 million Epstein files. Do your thing with your machine. It will take 1 hour and it will create all the information we need. Right? But that's not possible because this company is linked to the US government. So there is politics and politics and politics and politics, and they're using our data. So we're tweeting, we're sending Facebook messages. I sent a Facebook message this morning that I'm doing my Japanese archery that I'm very proud of, and I love doing that, and I'm sharing all that information, and I give it to companies like that. Facebook sells it to this company, and they can find illegal people. They can find whatever they need to find, and big companies are wealthy enough to hire them to become more wealthy, to have more details. I would love it if we could create as human beings, and Sartre was just sharing us before about what's the value of a human being. How cool would it be as we humans can stand up for our own data, Uncle Min, but also create a Palantir kind of organization which we can use to fight hunger, homelessness, and whatnot? Because these fuckers, and I'm very upset, these are only using that for their own benefit, to get wealthy as possible. And we're not saying anything because that maybe have an effect on me because I want to do my business and I want to have friends who are billionaires who can invest in. No, I'd rather die and be hungry than to be ever in that kind of circle. And he created this company with Peter Thiel. Right. I don't know if that rings a bell, but he's in the Epstein files as well. It's not okay. It gets me so upset. It gets me so I can cry because of this. And we're not doing anything. Nobody is doing. And we keep sharing all our data and we're not doing anything. And we're okay with it because we're just struggling to go from 1 month to the next month, and we want to have 2 Teslas on our driveway so we can impress people that are not impressed by us anyway, and it's all fake. And what are we doing? Sorry, I had to get this off my chest. I mean, you can delete all of this. I'm not broadcasting.
No,
we need to understand how this works. And when I was working for this company, something happened, and I got a deal offer, and I refused that because I didn't want to go there. It's incredible what is happening. And we kind of know, but we kind of don't know. We kind of understand and we kind of do not understand. And I really hope that us as humanity can create a company like that, but then into the benefit of human beings. That would be beautiful instead of just making money and raping kids, for fuck's sake.
Yes. Yeah, it's very sad. At the crux of it, data is data. It's what you do with it, right? It can be used for good.
It can be used for very good. Like what we did with UNHCR back then. We were helping so many people. It was so interesting to see the movement and what was happening and predict things, be on time. And you can do good things with AI. You can do good things with data. You can do good things with everything. But the engine is motivated by money and power. But the same money and the same power, we have that as well. It's just not into 1% of human beings. It's all of us. It's so simple.
Yes. No, well said. Anyone want to add anything to Perry's viewpoints there?
Sorry, I had to get this off my chest.
That's all, mate.
I think Perry speaks for all of us. I think we all know the value of data and how, in what better ways can it be used. And people who are using it in bad ways or illegal ways, they also know better ways of using the data for betterment of people. But I think the power and being in the top 1%, whatever happiness or whatever kind of emotions they would feel at that stage is, if you have heard Obama's dialogue a few years ago or a few months ago, he said that so many world leaders as well who are leading the world are at the ripe age. So basically, they want to live longer, but they are already very much older and they are leading the world in a fit that they can live longer, or they just know that nothing can happen to them because
there's nothing to lose, right?
Nothing to lose. No. And they can do whatever they want and they can get away with it. And I think this is the kind of message also we are giving the younger generations as well, because nowadays when I'm speaking to much younger folks, they are okay doing anything because they said, see, none of the elders are taking any accountability. People who are in powerful positions are not. So why should I follow rules? Like there's nothing going to happen any which ways. I can do whatever. I think this is a much worse message that is going to the public in general, which directly, indirectly, in a very subtle forms, we see either in a bakery line or we see on a road, in a traffic, but that is now visible everywhere we go. And the data accountability, how we use it, and to show an example that something good can actually come out of it is absolutely essential right now.